I miss YouTube Rewind. It used to be something that I would look forward to at the end of every year as just like a fun thing that like YouTube made to commemorate all of the YouTube and all everything that's happened in the year on YouTube and stuff. It used to be fun, and now they just don't do it anymore because they want money, which I get, but it also sucks. Each year I have a fleeting hope that YouTube is gonna come back for some reason and make another rewind, and I'll be able to go yippee yippee new rewind. It's not happened yet. It's not happening this year because it's too late. But it's now been 4 years since the last official YouTube Rewind, and 5 until the last one where they actually kind of tried, and it sucks, right? The last one they made, which was in 2019, 4 years ago now, which is that's crazy. They made like this really weird Watch Mojo type thing that like nobody enjoyed. It was like a top 5 list. Like it was weird. I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea. Since then, there hasn't been any others. There have been like some creator made ones, like Mr. Beast made one and PewDiePie made one, but those aren't like affiliated with YouTube at all. And like it sucks, right? I remember like the old ones, they had like really fun names. That was like they were connected to like the songs that were popular at the time. One was It's YouTube Rewind Style, which is that's awesome. I like that. It's like a play on Gangnam Style, I'm just waiting for them to play Gangnam Style.
Adam Sandler? What are you doing here?
Waiting for them to play Gangnam Style.
But like after 2017, it kind of started to go downhill. The 2017 one was still like good. It's just, it seemed like they were kind of focusing more on like talk show hosts and like TV media, which is kind of weird when it's supposed to be a YouTube Rewind. Like it started to seem like YouTube was appealing more to like the TV mainstream audience as opposed to the actual YouTube audience, which the rewind should be made for, which is that's not really a good look when it's the YouTube Rewind. It's for YouTube, not for TV and talk show hosts. Anyways, people were also upset about PewDiePie not being in it, but there were certain reasons for that, and they also tried to add like this really kind of awkward like caring moment. I don't know how else to describe it, where like they all held hands and it was like, oh my god, we need to remember all the hardships we've been through, which like looking back on it, it's kind of wholesome, right? It's kind of cute. I think maybe at the time people were being really harsh on it. I definitely was. I was in the camp of like, wow, that's cringe. But looking back, it's kind of cute, and like it's good to like look at all the bad things that happened too, and like how people have triumphed through it. I think 2017 honestly wasn't that bad of one. There were bad parts, but it was a pretty good video overall. And then 2018 came, and it wasn't good. It like very quickly, in like just a couple days, I'm pretty sure, became the most disliked video of all time. It overtook like Baby by Justin Bieber, and people hate that song. How do you overtake Justin Bieber? That's crazy. And it's like, YouTube, this is your platform and you have the most disliked video. I mean, like that's got to be embarrassing. Like I'm sorry. Like people worked hard on that video. I understand. That's gotta suck. That's gotta sting, right? Like that sucks. And honestly, I think it's for good reason. I feel like they tried to focus more on non-YouTube stuff for some reason for a YouTube Rewind, like even more so than 2017. I think 2017 was like a precursor to this year, where it was like they focused a lot more on like celebrities that like weren't even affiliated with YouTube like in the slightest. Like we all remember Will Smith, right? Like
Yeah.
he was the opening person for YouTube Rewind.
It's rewind time.
When like he very obviously wasn't a very important person in YouTube, like at all. Like I don't know. There were so many better options they could have chosen, and they chose like a mainstream celebrity to appeal to like the mainstream audience, like the TV people. And like you could tell it was turning into less of like an actual rewind of YouTube, and just more of a way for YouTube to tell advertisers, hey, this is a good platform. Look at all the good stuff we have. Like it turned from community to monetary. That was the same year as the KSI and Logan boxing fight, and the T-Series and PewDiePie thing, like the subscriber battle. And it didn't mention either of those, right? Which those were pretty big things. And like this is the funny anecdote. Okay, even the CEO at the time, Susan Wojcicki's kids said that it was a very cringy. What's the quote? Right there. The kids thought it was cringy. That's crazy. Your own kids are telling you something your $1 billion franchise made is cringy. Not franchise, business. What $1 billion business made is cringy? That's gotta suck. You have to go home and hear your kids say that. I feel bad. I feel bad, Susan Wojcicki. I'm sorry. We're gonna miss you as CEO, all right? We're gonna miss you. But like, I went into this a bit, but like, it sucks that Rewind was like a thing to like commemorate the community and just like look back on the year of what happened on YouTube. And then it unfortunately turned into more of a, how can we make advertisers think that YouTube is a friendly place for them to put their ads? Listen, I get it. You are a business. You need money to run, right? And at the end of the day, you know, that's the main focus. That's the main thing, is making money. And so like it makes sense that YouTube wouldn't want to show off some of the more controversial parts of their website and like, you know, put it on like a pedestal, being like, this is what YouTube is. And because of this, like because of YouTube wanting this very wholesome image of themselves, and they can't really get that without backlash, there's probably never going to be another Rewind, which really does suck. Because like I said, you know, at the beginning of the video, I looked forward to them, right? They were a fun thing to watch. Even like the cringier ones, they were still fun, right? I enjoyed them. And it sucks that YouTube just, I don't want to say doesn't care about it, because there are definitely other ways they're making community and stuff, but like it at least in this aspect, they're not really trying to make a community on YouTube. YouTube is one of the best social media platforms. I would argue to say the best. I think YouTube is single-handedly the best social media platform on, you know, the entire internet. And you know, that's you need money for that, and that sucks. I don't know. I just wanted to praise YouTube because I've been putting them down. So, anyways, after 2019, there was like a Mr. Beast Rewind that he made in 2020, which was cool. It'd be cool to see him make another one of those. He probably won't though, because it's probably just not worth his time, right? It's like a lot of work to make one of those videos, I bet. And you know, because the trend at the time was to hate YouTube Rewind, it's not really the trend anymore. We probably won't get that many views, and it's probably just not worth it, which I totally get. And then in 2021, YouTube did this weird Escape 2021 thing, which was like another recap type thing. And then at the end, there was like a BTS Minecraft concert. I don't ask me. I don't know. All right. It was weird though. But like, you know, regardless, it would still be cool to see YouTube do another one. I wish they would. It's most likely not gonna ever happen. But you know, I can hope. Okay, I can dream. I can have faith. I can hope. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to make a video talking about YouTube Rewind because it's that time of the year that it would come out, and it didn't. And there's like a hole in my heart right now. It's painful, all right? It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. The only thing that can help me is if you subscribe. Okay, subscribe. Bye. Subscribe!